Hey, good morning, team. It is Tuesday, November 19th. I'm Amy Corr. I'm here with Kevin Van Eck, and we are at the Goose Island office. Middle of November. Hard to believe. It is going fast. We actually have a great episode today. It actually kind of follows up on one of our speakers at Expo, Tyler, who hopefully a lot of you saw. But we're going to talk a bit about LinkedIn, how maybe it is something that you can really ramp up and use moving forward. So grab your cup of coffee, and let's jump into the next episode of Coffee with Amy and Kevin.
Good morning, Amy.
That was a hard one for me. You tell?
You got it
Good
out.
grab. I got it there.
you got us to where we needed to be.
World's longest intro.
That's good. Yeah, we saw Tyler Mount at Expo.
Yeah.
And Tyler talked about, he's a social media expert. He's helped a ton of people, including Ryan Suran and big corporations in creating branding and exposure. And he talked about LinkedIn. And we know if you've seen any of the headlines out there about LinkedIn, it is the fastest growing social media platform. And what makes it unique for us that you and I were talking about over the last couple of weeks is that it really is a professional social networking site where it's an opportunity for you to leverage your credibility, your expertise, your real role as a real estate advisor, and connect with other professionals in a way that goes beyond just images of your vacation.
Yep. I do think it's underestimated for a lot of folks. And I also think the content is different. What you curate and put on LinkedIn really has people seeing you as a true professional because they're on that site as a professional. They're focused on, what they do in business, and who they engage with on LinkedIn is because they're engaging in business practices. And I saw a stat also about, those that you do engage with on LinkedIn, odds are if they are interested in buying, they are kind of that ready to go, very serious person who's looking to buy or sell real estate. So a good place to be. Yeah. So let's talk about if LinkedIn is so important as we say it is, maybe some of the things you can be looking at to ensure your profile and your activity on there is top notch. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I actually just did it a week and a half ago, is take a look at your profile. Is it up to date? Is your bio up to date? Does your picture look good? I actually just verified my account, which means that, I guess I don't really know, but it's, that I am an authentic user. I am who I say I am. But there are certain things that I think you can be doing to ensure that you're enhancing your profile. And honest to goodness, I feel like we think that we just updated our profiles 2 days ago, and sometimes you look and it's been like a year and a half. So just making sure that's really up to date and take some time. Make sure your bio is good. Make sure your tagline is good. Also make sure there are different things that you can do, like ensuring that certain recommendations that you can get from others that you've worked with, some of those might be old. You might be looking at, hey, I need to take a little bit of time and see if I can ask individuals to endorse me on LinkedIn. So again, making sure that it's well-rounded, because I don't think LinkedIn is going anywhere. I think it's only going to become, as we move forward, an even bigger thing that agents are going to be putting into their repertoire for,
I would agree.
Getting business.
And the other thing, it has huge SEO. So if someone's Googling you, if they catch your name off a sign or off a mailer or anything, LinkedIn is one of the top results that comes up in a Google search. So if your profile isn't complete, if you have a mediocre profile that doesn't stand out, it doesn't stand out. You're no different than any other agent. And if you don't have a profile, that's a huge miss too. So spend some time doing that. The other thing that Tyler talked about, so my first thing would be connecting with people on LinkedIn. So the idea is, we talked about, professionals are on LinkedIn. Other people have great profiles. The unique thing about LinkedIn is that it allows you to really narrow down to a specific pool of people. So one example of this is that you could, if you've worked with employees with one company, you could search other employees in that same company, and you could start connecting with them as well. You can also narrow down to specific industries or areas or income levels or whatever it might be. You can really narrow in and connect with the people that are most likely for you to serve, the ones that will engage with you. So the goal is, and what Tyler shared was, make sure you connect with 5 people a day, Monday to Friday. And so that's 25 new folks that you're connecting with, other professionals, over each week. So if you do it each week of the year, you can do the math. We're not going to try the math here. But I think what it really comes down to is you connecting in a professional way with others that are interested and potentially interested in your expertise, in you being a real estate advisor. And if you do what we say when it comes to LinkedIn and posting, and what Tyler shared, then they are going to see your posts and your thought leadership and everything you're leveraging, whether it's market stats or whatever it might be.
Well, it all goes hand in hand, because I do like the idea of, look, as agents, we're constantly thinking, how do I expand my reach? How do I get more people who get to know about me and what I do and how I create success? So you need to go out and find those individuals. I feel like LinkedIn is such an easy place to go. And it's really easy to set 30 minutes a day, not even 15 minutes a day, to find 5 new people to engage with on LinkedIn. But then the other part of this is you can't just go and want to friend people. When they go back and start taking a look at what you're saying or doing, it needs to be good.
That's
now,
right.
You don't need to overwhelm yourself. You don't need to post every single day. And it's different than Instagram or Facebook. I think it's quality, not quantity, but you've got to put stuff out there. So I think kind of the safe bet is one time per week. So just once a week posting something. And again, this is different to me than Instagram, where, a lot of times we show a lot of the personal side of ourselves, on social. This is business to business. So they want to see you, I think, really in kind of a business environment. So being a thought leader, and you don't have to write the posts. Find some great stuff on Inman, maybe 1,000 watt, even Keeping Current Matters. Is there some interesting information, an interesting stat, a slide that you can pull and you can post and share and write a quick little comment about? Yeah. Being able to share content from other places is totally okay. The other thing is the stats say that if you post one time a week, you are 4 times more likely to start coming up in their feed, the feed of people that you've already sort of engaged with. And that's the thing is, I know that when I'm on any social platform, I'm kind of just looking, but then stuff presents itself to me. And then I kind of go into the rabbit hole of, looking at it, following along, suddenly liking something. So
right.
You want to be that content. So put it in your calendar one time a week, making that part of your social campaign, but it's really going to enhance your opportunity to engage with a following on LinkedIn.
Yeah, it makes it, what you say, makes it super easy, sharing other people's content, but making sure that you comment or provide your opinion or interpretation or analyzation.
And even some of the stuff, on Content Hub or any of the stuff that from your company that you might have ready to go on social, even taking that, just make it easy. Don't overthink it, but at least post something and create a quick comment and get it out there, just so that you increase the opportunity that when you connect with somebody, they see what you're posting and they like it.
Love it. And make sure, and if you use ChatGPT or another AI source to do it, please review it. Make sure that it doesn't look like it's from AI. I read at least 3 posts this morning where you can tell it was written by AI and not the person actually writing it. There's certain key indicators, hashtags are capitalized, all these things. So it's great to use AI to be able to make sure that you're using the right grammar or language or whatever it might be, but just be cautious about just posting what it gives you. Yeah. So last one that I think we've got for you is in terms of reverse prospecting. So you mentioned that it's an opportunity to connect. It's an opportunity where you can actually filter down to connecting with the right people. But on LinkedIn, you can see who's viewed your profile. Now, if you have the standard free plan, that's great. It will tell you how many people have viewed your profile, but you won't necessarily be able to see all of the people that have viewed your profile. And for that reason, we do suggest, if you are going to use LinkedIn as a key source for prospecting, for building a new database, for connecting with others in a professional way, take a look at the premium. Take a look at the premium. It's, I think, $30 a month or so. There's other key features that come along with it. You're more likely to be seen just by being a premium member. It will also allow you to send what's called in-mail, which is sending messages to people that you may not be connected with yet. And so for that reason, take a look at it. Like with anything, if you're not going to use it, don't pay for it. But if it's something that you see you can leverage in your business, $30 is worth it a month. If you're connecting with 5 people a day, Monday through Friday, and you're able to leverage this as a way to show your expertise in real estate.
Well, and I love it because the reverse prospecting component and paying for it, these people looked into your profile. So what's the reason behind it? I mean, to me, it's like you already have their attention for some reason or another. There's some reason that they got to you. And so to me, it's like you have somewhat of a captive audience. If you pay that $30 premium, you can actually see their name, the company that they're from, and it also gives you an opportunity to figure out how can I reach back out and really create a legitimate connection with these people. So to me, I feel like it's a great opportunity in our business right now as we're always looking for how can I expand my reach? How do I make my network bigger? Here's a great opportunity for you right now.
That's right. Agreed. And like we said, other features, learning in LinkedIn, it gives you access to free courses, whether it's social media or anything in business, communication, negotiation, all of these things. You have access to a lot when you subscribe to the premium model.
Yeah. So don't underestimate LinkedIn. Spend some time figuring out how you can utilize it and maximize the opportunity in your business with it. So
and check out Amy's profile.
That's
she just
right.
did it a few
I'm
weeks ago.
verified now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That means I am who I say I am.
That's right.
I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, make it a great Tuesday. We hope you got some great tips out of this and are going to jump into LinkedIn right now and check it out. Until we see you next time, remember, you got this.